Enterprise Television. It is, and let's move to our trending matters for today with Roberta Obiaifo. Good morning, Roberta.
Good morning.
Good morning, Roberta.
Good morning, Chema. Good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
Yes.
Thank
you for having me here.
Thank you. So we're so elated to have you.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So on what's trending on Trending Matters today, we have T.G. Omori, the Nigerian video director. Okay, so he has been trending for a while now, just between yesterday and today. And also, I'll take this tweet from Mazin Nathan at rookie_Nathan. Yes, he said, I haven't had a drop of alcohol for the past 8 months. And here's why. About a year ago, I noticed I usually have persistent headaches and severe memory losses after taking alcohol. It was that bad and scary. I'm rooting for T.G. Omori to pull through and stay off alcohol. Now, from T.G. Omori himself, this is at T.G. Omori at boy_director. It says, 1 year after my kidney crash, I just had a failed transplant at St. Nicholas, Lagos. Pray for me. So another tweet says, speedy recovery. Now this is from at Abbas Wells. Okay. And it says, speedy recovery, T.G. Omori. And he also put a picture there about T.G. Omori's tweet that said, yesterday my only brother gave me one of his kidneys so I could live again.
Wow.
Keep my spirit alive.
That's
So,
really touching.
oh, she's so emotional.
Very, very, very.
Yeah, so it so happens that T.G. Omori actually is a video director. He directs most of the artist videos, and the guy is a big fish. When I mean a big fish, he is a big fish. So T.G. Omori can, in fact, as it is, he doesn't even charge lesser than 10. No, he charges more than 10 million for one video.
100 million actually. He actually told that more than $100,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
So so having said that, now only for him to now experience something that money cannot buy.
And
That is
having
very
very important. And that's why they say health is wealth.
Very important.
And moving on, looking at the fact that he's only brother. Oh my God. I feel like hugging the brother when I get to say it, because seriously, a lot of persons are so selfish and self-centered that even at the point of death, they will still think about themselves. But for the younger brother or the only brother, I don't know if he's younger or older.
His younger brother.
Younger.
And I think the only brother that he has as well. Yes.
For him to actually give up his kidney, he's worth more than silver, actually. And at this point, I remember Idris Abukarim saying his wife actually gave him his kidney. Yes, Idris Abukarim.
Yes.
And I can also, I also remember Charles B, the man that used to do this program. Inspiration, what's it called now?
Inspiration FM.
Sharing life issues. His wife also. What happened in that one was like the person who was supposed to actually, donate his kidney disappointed him on the spot, and the doctors were ready to, on the go. Let's do this. Next thing, his wife, out of spontaneously, just told him, "Take my kidney."
Oh my
and
God.
he looked at the wife, said, "Do it." Though he's late now.
It's late.
He's late, but at least
He went with part of his wife's degree.
Yes, and he said back then his wife would joke when he recovered that if you just vex me now, I will take my kidney back.
Well, while we talk about this, right? Whilst we talk about this, I think it's very important we equally send some good message out there, especially amongst those in the entertainment industry. This
enjoyment.
This passion for alcohol.
Yes,
it's rampant.
Yes.
Drug taking. All sorts of
just to get high.
Yeah, I don't know that they just want to be in that position.
And when you ask them, they'll tell you it's just to get inspiration. I'm like, can't you get inspiration?
Aside from the inspiration. Aside from the inspiration,
yes,
they also drink because let's celebrate, and the only thing that comes to the table is alcohol. And now I get to think about it, especially, there was a tweet that was ongoing, I think early this year, where a lot of persons, especially those based abroad, go back and they were complaining about the quality of the alcohol they consume and how they get sick when they consume some alcohol in Nigeria. Even the Azul they buy expensive. They get to buy the adulterated ones that are not true, that are not real, like the ones that are fake. And that's where they have the side effects, because they know the alcoholic industry is a big, like it's lucrative, and those who can't actually get the good deals, that cannot get the good products, tend to specialize in the fake ones, because you can't differentiate, especially when you're in that spirit of wanting to drink, wanting to enjoy, and at that point their health suffers more and the kidney suffers more. That's just the truth.
So Henry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, of course, she had already said all, the proliferation of fake cognacs and whiskeys and all, which is very, common amongst the Gen Zs, especially, and young lads and all. I think a time would come. I think we should even get to that point where policies should be made to ban musical videos that show excessive taking of alcohols.
That is their selling point. And if we should now, point exactly? That is, if you watch the entertainment industry, it is something that has been known
to take alcohol.
No, aside from alcohol, like there are some vices, or there are some clips that are supposed to be involved to actually portray the message, which the video is trying to actually pass, or the music. If we tell ourselves the truth, listen to some of our whiskey, Davidos and co. Okay, for example, there's this song the band sang. I think is who sang "We're Making Money," and at the point where they say we'll enjoy, we'll jalaye.
But whatever it is, why can't we depict that same image or whatever it is without necessarily having alcohols in it? So it's about storytelling. You can tell stories from different perspectives.
One person that actually tells stories with the songs that I love is Dari
Atalade.
Dari Atalade.
Okay, and well, with that, I hope we'll get to see him do more videos and sing more songs.
I've not heard him in a long time.
All right, away from that, now another that's trending is hashtag NSPPD 7 a.m. fire prayers from Jerry Easy. That's at real Jerry Easy. The tweet says, "I am the one the Lord showed great mercy. What God cannot do does not exist." Also, Lani at Bakari says, their Twitter's users this one is not suitable now. All right, let's also look at this now. Following Wealth says, "I am the one the Lord has shown great mercy. What God cannot do does not exist." Nonye says at Nonye LA16, Chinoyelim and her household members are the ones God showed great mercy. What God cannot do does not exist. Hashtag NSPPD prayers. Hashtag 7 a.m. prayers. And underneath we can see testimonies of heart disease reversed, grave disease reversed, paralysis reversed, 20 years of deafness in the left ear reversed, miraculous turnaround. This is
I just hope in all of this, you guys never should you get the very dark man into all of this. Because of course he has the proof. When you say you prayed because you woke up in the morning 7 a.m. and you prayed and your heart disease reversed, what is the proof to that? Right
now,
your very dark man is a controversial.
No, he's not just being controversial. It's about facts. Science is science. I think it's very important we differentiate science from faith. Right? Science is evidence. Faith is
what you hope for, but you haven't.
Now, this I feel, or to me, from my previous view on NSPPD, this thing is doing, it's just like a publicity. Those who attend the prayer, at the end of the prayer, they'll tell you, post your picture and confess these words. That is why different people put in their pictures and they said, "I am the one at Choma, I am the one God has shown great mercy. NSPPD prayer, 7 a.m. morning prayer." Now, for the very dark man, in a way, let me tell you my perspective about very dark man. Very dark man can be very controversial, but at the same time, very dark man is someone that brings facts to the table. You don't. Now, let's divert a little. Let's get into, do you know the Pastor Jeremiah that he's been up and against past month? and they even involved the courts. Like, it's a court case, and I think the man came out to say he has forgiven him, that he's not going to go to court. Now, if you follow the trend, and if you follow the conversation with Very Dark Man, Very Dark Man is trying to tell the pastor Jeremiah that he is doing the wrong thing, because he said he received keys from God, he's selling the keys and all the rest. Now, Very Dark Man, if you watch before, if you know him, or you've known him, how he came into limelight, he started with going after those cosmetologists, or those who are into creams. So that was how, and because they were actually affecting the life of many Nigerians that were actually using them, all these organic products. And that was when he involved the NAFDAC and all the rest. Now, Very Dark Man is a person that would go through the process and involve the law. So whenever you're doing something and it's not going through the right way, Very Dark Man will speak up, and at that point he's alerting the right authorities and the right agencies to see what someone is doing and if they know about it.
So connect all of this to...
Now, I'm connecting it to this because what is his name? Pastor Jerry Eze.
Yes.
Aside from it being in Nigeria, Pastor Jerry Eze traveled to which country? I think it was UK. Was it this month?
Yes.
And he held one of the biggest
well, I'd say not a conference, but a program that had to do with miracles. Yes,
it was a conference that talked about God, and at the same time there were healings
and there were
miraculous happenings. So now you cannot say same with Pastor Jeremiah. I mean, because he has always been in Nigeria and he's in Delta State. And he even went as far as selling creams and soaps and telling them that they should use it, but when they use it, they're going to have healing. And when he sued Very Dark Man said, this your soap will bring healings and everything. When we get to court, I'll bring the deaf, I'll bring the lame. So Very Dark Man was willing to put him to the test. Pastor Jerry Eze have got evidence.
What evidence?
Yes, if you go through his page, aside from him mingling with those who are not known, a lot of celebrities that have experienced the mighty hand of God through his ministry also come out to give the testimonies and actually prove people wrong when they start saying he's trying to do fake miracles
or get publicity, chase clout.
He's not chasing clout. They are different individuals who are not even close, who we know, that will not even come out on a normal day to tell their story. But when people come out to say this might be fake, they come out and tell you that it's not fake, because I single-handedly in my house, I experienced it without even coming physically or visiting him or him laying hands on me. So that is why I am saying that I am linking it to Very Dark Man. Very Dark Man will bring you out to prove your points. But at this point, the people who have experienced the mighty hand of God through Pastor Jerry come out to actually speak on his behalf. That is why they say, don't talk about your works. Your works will do the talking. Do you understand?
Well, unfortunately, we live in a world where what the government should do, we're not giving it to God to help us do. You know, I want to believe that if Nigeria was far developed, more than what it is today, you know, lots of this you know, hope and faith and all, you know, wouldn't be there. Because if you needed a house, you just go and get a house. You needed a car, you go get a house, a car. You know, if you're sick, you go to a hospital and they treat you and you get better. You know,
and
such that even if you want to, you know, have a communion with God, it's just about God, thank you, and not God, give me a house, which of course the government.
And also not to forget, from all of us here, we're advising every Nigerian out there, male, females, watch what you take into your body. Yes, alcohol consumption, you need to really watch and work on that. You don't have to, you know, consume lots of alcohol before you can get to a level of inspiration to achieve a particular content you want to push out there. And then for drugs, please, we're against it. Drug abuse, we're totally against it. All right. So that's what we have for today on What's Trending, Trending Matters. Chioma and Henry, thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much. All right, that's just about the size of our package today. We'd love to say thank you to you for giving us your time. We truly do appreciate that. But do well to visit our site at enterprisetvnews.com for these and more. And also like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms at Enterprise TV7. I am Henry Igwebike.
And I'm Chioma Okohe.
And I'm Roberta Piefo.
On behalf of our team, thank you for watching once more. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.